No, is it on? Yes. Is it on? Yes. Good evening. As the darkness gets longer and the weather gets colder, we offer you music to light up the season. If you think listening to music is good, singing is even better. Ask our soloists, Marianne Ryden and Warren Campbell. Our first number was published by Texas Public School music teacher Arian Norman in 2023. This 32-year-old composer's first composition was just published in 2022. This school year, she's part of a duo commissioned to compose free music for Texas Title I school students. Despite such successes, Norman notes your worth is not defined by your accomplishments. Instead of being valued for what we do, Norman proclaims each person is intrinsically valuable, making her passionate about nurturing students' artistic and personal growth. Sounds like somebody else I know. Norman's composition inspires us to fly. Where does such inspiration come from? Perhaps Norman was inspired by Othela's defiance of gravity in the musical Wicked. She's about the right age. Perhaps she was inspired by the dreams of the students of all ages whom she works with. Perhaps she was inspired by her own dreams of flying. What inspires you to fly? It doesn't take much for me to re-enter into my dreams, my conviction that if I point myself in the right direction and jump high enough, I can fly. After all, you know, you can fly, but that cocoon has got to go.
say a couple of things real quick. One of the things that Brian didn't mention is that since our last holiday concert a year ago, we have doubled in size. 65. And I'm the coordinator for this group, which means I do everything she asks. But I discovered this by accident because a neighbor wrote a letter to Encore because he read an article. He doesn't sing, but he knew I did. So he brought me the article and said, "What do you think of this?" And I said, "This is terrific, we ought to do this." And then COVID hit and we were delayed, but we finally got it kicked off. So the founder of this group is Jeff Devine, sitting right there. Stopping by Woods on a snowy evening with music by Victor C. Johnson in his stunning choral setting of Robert Frost's beloved poem of the same name, Johnson captures the gentle stillness and quiet beauty of snow-laden woods. Frost wrote the poem in June 1922 at his house in Shaftesbury, Vermont. He had been up the entire night writing the long poem, New Hampshire, from the poetry collection of the same name. And he had finally finished when he realized that morning had come. He went out to view the sunrise and suddenly got the idea for stopping by the woods on a snowy evening. And he said, quote, "I wrote it in minutes without any problems." The text of the poem is short, and it paints such a vivid picture, it bears remembering. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near between the woods and Frozen Lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there's some mistake. The only other sounds, the sweep of easy wind and downward flake. The woods are lovely, dark, and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep.
opportunity to sing and perform with this choir. My name is Alvin Smith. Charles Albert Tinley, born July 1st, 1851, and died July 26, 1933, was an American Methodist minister and gospel music composer. His composition, I'll Overcome Someday, is credited as the basis for the U.S. Civil Rights Anthem, We Shall Overcome. Another of his hymns is Take Your Burdens to the Lord and Leave It There, 1916, as well as What Are They Doing in Heaven? Often referred to as the Prince of Preachers, he educated himself, became a minister, and founded one of the largest Methodist congregations serving the African American community on the East Coast of the United States. Although Tinley was a free man prior to the American Civil War, he had a deep and intimate understanding of slavery in the United States because his father was enslaved, and because he himself had grown up around endangered people. Tinley's status was based on an antebellum slavery code, which determined that he was a free man because his mother was a free woman. The next selection that the Encore chorale will sing for you was written by Charles Albert Tinley, arranged by Barbara W. Baker. The storm is passing over. Our percussionist is Miss Fern Goodwin.
Journey on. Good evening. My name is Patricia Schrager, and I'm a proud member of our one-year-old Sussex County Encore Chorale. And some of this has been said before, but I need to repeat it. If you were here last December, you can see that we have doubled in size. Why? Why, you ask? I'll tell you why. It's because of our choir director, Louise Amy Foster. She has a deep and intuitive understanding of music and harmony and all the people she works with. She's enthusiastic, which is both infectious and inspirational. And even though she's demanding, quite demanding, rehearsals are fun and we have a good time. So, if you enjoy music and love to sing and love to have fun, then join our Encore Chorale. We begin the end of January. Our next selection is I've Got Peace Like a River, which was written in the late 1800s by an unknown author. It was commonly sung in African American churches among slaves who longed for freedom. What we will sing tonight was arranged by Tom Osia, who was immersed in music in his young years. He earned a bachelor's of musical arts from a private liberal arts college in Indiana. And he is now a minister and passionate about using music as a vehicle for spirituality. The lyrics in the song, I've got peace like a river. I've got love like an ocean. I've got joy like a fountain. This is the message of inner peace, joy, and love. This can be found in all of us. We can apply this message to our daily lives to spread kindness and compassion to others despite the chaos and turmoil in the world. So, let us, all of us, be that vehicle.
is different from what's in the program because after all that spirit, we needed more. So we will be singing Glory, Glory, I Feel Better. Now, since I moved to Rehoboth Beach, I found out that there's 3 kinds of people here. There's the from here, the come here, and the brung here. As a brung here, I quickly found out that I could find a great community with the Encore singers. It's open, it's inviting, you don't have to be a pro, and they know how to have fun. Now, many of you probably know that Rehoboth Beach was founded as a Methodist camp meeting. Glory, Glory, Hallelujah first gained popularity around Charleston, South Carolina, where it was sung as a Methodist camp meeting song, particularly in churches belonging to freed blacks. The Pod twins, who prepared this arrangement, direct music at the First Unitarian Congregational Society and the First Presbyterian Church, both in Brooklyn. Together, they've worked with the likes of the Boston Pops, Barbara Streisand, Renee Fleming, and Idina Menzel. 5 singers have solo lines in the piece. They are in order Kathy Golden, Dennis Higginbotham, Pamela Mulch, Larry Preston, and Len Hedges-Gato. And here's hoping you feel it spirit.
love to sing. It gives me such joy and pleasure. Any of you can do this. So please join us if you'd like. But we got to sing at places like the National Gallery, the Portrait Gallery, the American Indian Art Museum. We just sang all over Washington. I loved it. Then Jean said, I'm going to open one in Annapolis. Would you go there? Okay, I guess. There were 7 of us at the beginning. Now they have a waiting list to get into Annapolis. And then Jean said, well, we're going to open one in Lewis. Okay, I'll start over again. Well, they opened one in Wilmington, but that's a hard drive. So we went to Lewis, and it was my absolute delight to meet Louise. She is an absolute jewel, and I love her so much. She makes singing so much fun. So anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I love to perform, and it is a healing thing. It really is. And what would a concert be without a bit of Mozart? Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, timeless genius, shines in Dona Noble's Patra from his Mass in C. Mozart works were celebrated for elegance and clarity and emotional power. This arrangement has been adapted for piano and voice. Please enjoy Dona Noble's Patra. And we have some soloists, Pamela Melch, Kate Hall, Jean Martin, Jeff Leisenring, Marianne Paragallo, and Kathy Golden, and please enjoy this as a wonderful.
Nobis, nobis, as many of our singers did, I sang church choirs and school choirs as a child. And I was fortunate enough that the high school that I attended in Long Island, New York, had an opera company, of which I got to be a part of. After college, my singing career sort of went dormant, except for the lullabies I sang to my 3 children. When my husband and I retired to Delaware almost 3 years ago, the top of my bucket list was to resume my love of singing. And how happy was I when I saw online that an Encore chorus was starting here in Sussex County in the fall of 2023. And I have been singing under the expertise of Louise Foster since then. I'm delighted that I have been chosen to introduce our next song, as it is a bright and cheery Christmas song. Deck the Halls Rag is a rearrangement of the traditional Welsh melody, Deck the Halls. The words are by Thomas Oliphant, and the rearrangement is done by Molly James. It is a song that is fun for singers and audiences alike, as the playful piano part and rhythmically alive vocals come together in a contemporary holiday favorite. Please enjoy Deck the Halls Rag.
Halls with crowns of will consider joining us. Our next song is entitled Shalom, which is Hebrew for peace. Our violinist for this piece is Jeffrey Gray. This song is arranged by the very talented musician and composer Dan Forrest, who writes beautiful music for chorus, orchestra, and community choirs. This tender and comforting work is a passing of peace, and its simple yet elegant melody washes over the listener, gently unfolding the text from the Gospel of John, chapter 14, verse 27, which reads, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Not as the world gives do I give to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid." The verse expresses the great love from our Lord to his followers and resonates today with his love for all humanity. Our world is in great need of this peace, and it begins with each one of us. My suggestion is that you listen to this beautiful love song with your eyes closed, if you're comfortable doing that, and let it fill you with peace and joy.
Peace. Peace.
Before we do our last song, I just want to say what a privilege it is to work with this group of people. You have to understand that these people come together in September, and some of them sang before, but none all together like this. And from September to now, they have made this work. And they are truly amazing. The music is difficult. I'm so proud of them. I'm also thankful so much to Warren. I absolutely could not do this without him.
Good evening. I'm Fern Goodhart, and I follow the rhythm of the beatbox by watching Louise's steps on the, because that's all I can see. This is my second season with Encore here in Sussex, although I did sing with them in DC at the Smithsonian. I get so much joy from making music again with Louise and these awesome singers. I'm pleased to introduce our final song in the program tonight. We hope you enjoyed the program as much as we did singing it for you. Winter Bells, composed in 1914 by Nicola Leontovich, and I practiced that, and arranged with lyrics by Alan Billingsley. Winter Bells is a Ukrainian bell carol. You'll notice the textured choral parts bring a flurry of fa-la-las and jingles. If you listen carefully, you may recognize the melody of Leontovich's Carol of the Bells. Nicola Leontovich was a Ukrainian composer commissioned to write this music based on a traditional Ukrainian chant and folk songs. Carol of the Bells is based on the Ukrainian New Year's song Shedrik, which means little swallow. The original folk story was associated with the New Year, which in pre-Christian Ukraine was celebrated with the coming of spring in April. It tells the tale of a swallow flying into a household to proclaim a bountiful year for the family. Peter Valowski of NBC Radio wrote his own lyrics in 1922, making it a popular Christmas carol. This musical version has been adapted for different musical genres, including classical, heavy metal, jazz, country, rock, and pop. You may remember it from different films and TV shows, such as Home Alone in 1990, when it was arranged by John Williams, or for the Muppets in the 2009 parody of the song, or from the 1970s ad for Andre Champagne. I know, isn't that interesting? Alan Billingsley is an arranger, composer, and music producer, often working with the Walt Disney Company and for musical theater. He was also the pianist for the soap opera Days of Our Lives. His lyrics for Winter Bells make for a joyful and festive winter holiday song. We hope you'll recognize the familiar cascading phrases. The original song was first performed by students at Yale University in December 1916 and introduced to Western audiences by the Ukrainian National Farce in its 1919 concert tour of Europe. The tour was organized to generate support for the fledgling independent nation of Ukraine, which the Bolshevik government in Russia refused to recognize. With Billingsley's lyrics, we'll sing it for you now, 105 years later, as Ukraine is again fighting for its right to independence. And we'll sing it a cappella, so fingers crossed.
Sing everyone, songs filled with cheer for all to hear. Ring jingle bells, jingle bells.